that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you can get that ding whenever I upload a new video. So today, we are doing a Get Ready With Me live. And we are going to be talking about the ICE raids that's still going on in Chicago right now as we speak. But I really want to touch on the fact that people are so elated to report on the fact that they feel like, ICE is finally targeting Black American people. It like literally gets their rocks off. Like they're literally salivating. They're salivating. They're so excited at the thought that we could be deported. It literally makes their coochie wet. It's getting their little peckers hard. The thought that we could get deported. And I've gathered some videos. I have some videos from, what's really getting me? And I have to, we got to do this video about Destiny Swapper. We'll touch on it in this live stream. But it's primarily people that are Black presenting. Thank you, son. Thank you, Demira, that are not Black Americans. Some of them are first generation. Some of them are bi-ethnic, meaning that they were raised by like a Haitian mother and they claim they got a Black American dad, but we don't know how true any of that is because people lie just to attach themselves to the culture these days because for some odd reason, everybody wants to be a Black American person. I don't know what happened within the last couple years. Everybody and their mother, people are fighting tooth and nail because Mona Leo came out with a song called Sexy Sulan, and she's like all the non-Blacks to the back, and she has like the Black American flag in her video, and she's talking about being a Black American princess. And Haitian people, shouts out to my Haitians. I love everybody. I have to give a disclaimer. This video is not to disparage or put down anybody or anyone's ethnic group. This is not me saying that I'm better. This is not, me talking down on anyone. I'm just simply talking about things that I'm observing, things that is actually happening. And if you feel offended, that is not my intention. I'm not xenophobic. I don't have an issue with biracial people. I don't have an issue with Caucasian people as a whole. Some I do not bang with because a lot of them have, an inherent bias and racism toward non-white people. But for the most part, because you hear me mentioning something that might be of your likeness or your ethnic group, do not take it personal. It does not mean that I'm attacking you or, we can't be friends or we can't be cool. That's not the case. However, it is primarily a lot of Haitian girls, coming on the line saying, I'm Sulani. Where's my saying I'm Sulani and you can't tell me that I'm not Sulani when being Sulani is literally means that you are a Black American person with a long lineage in this country. And other people they say, oh well, she had other flags in there. Yeah, because she was being, represent like a trying to represent y'all as well, but y'all's flags was in the back of the Black American flag. It seems like it's very hard, for people to grasp the fact that we are not immigrants. They think that every deeply melanated person in the United States of America is an immigrant. And it's like, no, we're not. A lot of our family was here before the inception of this country. And I think that is a very hard concept to grasp because when people think of America, they think that it just only belongs to Caucasian people, which is very ironic because when you think of American culture, everything that you think of came from the Black people of America. Mostly any and everything that you think of that is American based or American, that just comes from America was created, invented, or discovered or just made cool by Black American people. But for some odd reason they just don't see us as American, and they keep saying, oh, you're African, you're this, you're that. And it's like, no, I'm not. I'm an American person. I'm an American citizen. My family didn't have to get a visa. We didn't have to get a green card. And shouts out to all of the green cards, the H-1B1 visa holders. This is not a slight, and it's so unfortunate that I have to keep saying this, but people are so sensitive. And I understand because it's easy to feel offended when you are not able to include yourself in something. And that is exactly what's happening and why everybody got so much smoke for us. I did a live on that last night. Why does everyone have so much smoke for Black Americans? And it is because we are not being as inclusive as we usually have been. And people cannot take it. They can't take it because they're so used to being able to bite off of everything that we do. They're so used to being able to say, well, we're all Black when it comes to our accomplishments and our achievements. But when they do something, they differentiate themselves. And they've been doing that in this country until recently. And I think it has a lot to do with, once again, a lot of the first gen, and it has a lot to do with this administration. And people don't want to feel like they're the only ones that don't have claims to this land. So it's like, well, we're all Black, so we're all immigrants. Like, no, I'm not an immigrant. My grandmother wasn't an immigrant. My great great grandmother wasn't an immigrant, and so on and so forth. And I feel like, honestly, if you want to try to say you're even just a black person, then you need to have four black grandparents and two fully monoracial black parents. Like, we got to draw a line in the sand at some point. And once again, I know it's hard for people because everybody is so used to Black Americans being so inclusive. We had the big whole Pan African movement, which honestly was started by Caribbean people. Caribbeans, the Rastafari, and all of that, they're the ones that started the Pan African movement. They brought it over here, and then they convinced us that we were all, everybody was just African. When I told y'all about the Bougainville people who are deeply melanated, I hope you all had a chance to look them up. They're deeply melanated. They have woolly hair. They have broader noses. They have, phenotypically black features. They have absolutely no African DNA in their blood at all. So, how is it possible for them to exist? And I want to say this too, as far as like Caribbeans call themselves West Indian, right? Do y'all know where I'm going with this? Caribbeans call themselves West Indian. Caribbeans call themselves West Indian people. Think about what I'm saying. I'm going to say it 5 times. We're going to get our Pan-African, Pookie Africanism, Dr. Umar on. Caribbean people call themselves and are called West Indian. Caribbean people are called West Indian. I need y'all to understand what I'm saying. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Are y'all picking it up? Caribbean people are classified as West Indians. Caribbean people are classified as West Indians. So who's the North Indians? Who's the Indians of the East? Think about what I'm saying to you. A lot of Caribbean people look exactly like me. So if they're classified as West Indians, why would it be so hard to conceive or conceptualize me being classified as a North Indian? Think about what I'm saying. Pick up what I'm putting down. Nobody ever thinks about this. Caribbean people are called West Indians. And I'm going to just let that marinate. Hello. I haven't even said hello to you guys. Hi, hi, hi. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hey, Unique. What's up, Demira? Hey, Sinquavia. What's up, guys? Anointed. Happy Sunday. Demira's son. What's up, boo? What's up, Ed? Hey, Daniels. Who else is up in here? Hey, Jesus. Hey, Seven, the Ghost. What's up, A Train? Hello, John. Hello, Latoya. Hi, Courtney. Look. Oh, excuse me. Look back many years, many generations of our colored family that have hair that is not like Africa. Excuse me. That explains how they received that hair. They were here and the hair from Africa. I don't understand what you're saying, boys. I'm very, very confused. Hello, that shirt. Yeah, I know y'all are not used to cleavage. Wow. Hi. Hello. Hi, Maya. Hello. I cannot pronounce your name. Up. I it's a doozy. I can't pronounce it. Can I get 5 more likes? Shouts out to everybody in the chat right now. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. So I'm very excited. We are going to be trying these the Morphe palettes finally. Now, it would make more sense for me to try this based off the colors that I'm wearing, but I want to try this one. So we're gonna try this. This one is called Cyberchrome. I am so excited about this. I've been wanting these palettes for months and months and months when they first dropped, but I just never made it to Ulta to pick them up. And I don't really like ordering stuff online. Like, I will, but that's not like my preference. I like to go into the store. I like to see things. I like to touch things. Oh my God, look, this is so pretty. This is just making me so happy. Look at how pretty this packaging is. This is so pretty, Gorgina. So the colors are Unplugged, Flash Drive, Giga Gray, Pink Sync, Cross Wires, and Private Cookies. Oh my God, I'm obsessed. Ooh, and it has a mirror. Oh my God, look at these colors. Ooh. It's so fucking beautiful. So we're gonna work with this one today. So very cute. Thank you. That's pretty, right? Oh, do I have a man? I don't know, child. I don't know. I have a cat. That's the only thing I'm sure about these days. So, okay. All right. Now that we got that out the way, everyone swears for God that we're immigrants. They swear for God that we could be deported. Once this started happening, and this administration he kicked up into full gear. A lot of Latinos were getting online, saying, Why aren't Black Americans helping? Where are Black? Hey, unique. Thank you, boo. Where are Black Americans? Why aren't they helping? Oh, this has to do with all of us. I don't understand. Black Americans are going to be next. They were just like literally getting off on the idea that we could be deported, and it was something that they really, really was like championing for. Like, it seems like people literally are obsessed at the idea of watching Black American people struggle, watching us have strife. They love, it's like trauma corn. They have a trauma corn. It's like a kink to see Black American people getting attacked, by police, or they get off on it. This is why they're continuously making art depicting us in that way, because it's a fetish, it's a kink. Y'all get where I'm coming from. They have a kink and they just love it. It does something to them. It does something. It gets their blood boiling, and it does something. So the fact that we all said we're going to stay in the house, because a lot of I didn't. I'm personally, I will tell you all, I didn't vote, and I know because I said Kamala wasn't a direct representation of me. People thought that, oh, you're divisive. You're gonna vote for Trump. Like, no, that wasn't the case. I agree with some of the things that he is doing as far as the keeping the kids safe and keeping the different sexual preferences and all of those other like things out of the school system. I agree with that. I do. I agree with, women and men having separate bathrooms because it's been implemented in the first place for safety reasons. Those things I agree with. Leave the kids alone. Let the kids, dang, that's very dark. I literally just put a little dot, but look at how much, well, we'll clean it up. But I agree that children should stay children and kids should be left alone. I don't think that, in the schools, you should be talking about sexual preferences to second graders. Like, I just don't think that that's appropriate. So in that regard, I agree. I just don't, I'm not here for that. Now, everyone is entitled to their own opinions, but I think that women, biological women, and little girls should not be forced to be in locker rooms with biological boys and men. There's girls in middle school that are forced to be in locker rooms with boys that just wake up one day and say, "Oh, I'm a girl." First of all, kids are very hormonal. They're in a stage where they're very horny. Their things are starting to get hard. They're going through puberty. So imagine if you could just say, "I'm a girl," and you get to go into a girl's locker room and see little girls' private body parts. Like, I just, that type of shit. I'm not here for it. I ain't here for it. Y'all can get mad. People could say, "Oh, you're divisive. You're this." I don't give a damn. As a grown up, I feel like you could live your life the way that you want. Do whatever it is that you want to do. You can't have an opinion. You didn't vote, bitch. I can have an opinion all I want to. How do you know I didn't vote for the elected officials in my states? You don't know me. Hello, guys. I don't support that. Yeah, so in that regard, I agree with Trump. And y'all can get mad, argue with your fucking mother, and argue with your father if you know where he at. I don't give a damn. However, some of the other things that's going on, I don't agree with. I don't like the brute force that's being used to be detained to detain people, whether they're an illegal immigrant or not. I don't agree with that. I don't like that our tax dollars are being sent to certain countries. I don't want to get into it too much. I just don't like that our tax dollars are being sent to certain countries to fund a lot of, we're just going to say destruction. We'll say that. Or shit that just does not have anything to do with America. So he's also cracking down on some things, but he's also still in full support of some things. If you know, you know. I'm not about to get too much into it because this is not necessarily a political channel, but we are talking about see, we fixed it. We brightened that up a little bit. Okay. Um okay. So in Chicago, you know that he's deployed the military and he's deployed ICE out there to crack down on illegal immigration. But in Chicago, primarily, they've had Venezuelan gangs, and everybody. This is going over everybody's head. When the sanctuary cities and the asylum states, the communities that they dump all of the illegals, especially the ones that have, you don't know who got an issue. So I can't even say especially the ones that have issues or criminal backgrounds, because you don't know who's who when they come over here. But they dump them into urban communities. Point blank period. This is just something that we have to acknowledge, that people just seem to just act dumb, blind, deaf, and mute when it comes to these are urban communities where predominantly Black people live, that they make asylum states or sanctuary cities. So if we're living amongst illegal immigrants, where are they going to go to find them? Where are they going to go to detain them? They're going to come to our neighborhoods because that's where the government, the GOV, has dumped them. So they come into our neighborhoods. They're going to storm our buildings because that's where they primarily live. I need y'all to use y'all's brain. It's always Black community. Exactly. How you doing? I'm good. Thank you. See how fast they got them out of Martha's Vineyard. Who are you to keep saying what they do? You mean by those white people? What are you talking about? Miss Elastic? Oh my God, you got to get blocked. Jesus be a will. Girl, what? What are y'all talking about? So anyway, so they went into Chicago because that's a sanctuary asylum type of state, and that's where a lot of illegal immigrants are. And they had a Venezuelan gang. I can't pronounce the name of the gang that took over a building, and the residents and the people in the neighborhood was actually scared. They was calling the authorities for help because these Venezuelan gang members were literally running amok. And there's people that's from Chicago that have been on the internet talking out about this before the ICE and the troops and anybody was ever in Chicago. They've been talking about how these gangs have been taking over and ruining their neighborhoods. Hello, guys. Hey, PJ. We raided 2 buildings. 32 illegals from Venezuela are back. Stopped in one day. Okay, so let's play. Let's play this.
You are a Black African American. If you are just brown or a POC, you are now immediately a target for ICE raids.
See, so that guy that first said that was a Latino. If you are a Black American, you are immediately a target for ICE raids. This guy is also not a Black American.
Is now beginning to arrest African Americans. Chicago, the ICE.
I think I want to play this guy's full video.
Everyone is at risk. ICE reportedly is now beginning to arrest African Americans.
Double tap the screen.
I've seen some videos, including on TikTok, that show one African American in a chokehold being escorted by ICE officers in Garfield Park in Chicago. That's just one video that I've seen. Roderick Johnson, a resident that lives in Chicago, reported that ICE broke into his home, tied him up with zip ties, and dragged him out of his house for hours while he was detained. He is Black. Community leaders and media reports detailed that they witnessed a group of African Americans being escorted into one van and a group of Latinos being escorted into a different van. They're separating. But what is happening? Now, when ICE does these detailed reports that they have to give, they don't even go into detail really on the ethnicity of who they arrested. So they could literally be arresting anybody.
That part, Tahonga.
Is at risk. ICE reportedly is now beginning to arrest African Americans.
Now, I don't know exactly where that guy from, but he's not a Black American person. And this girl is from Ghana. I think she's first gen though. But in her bio, she has a Ghanaian flag and some other type of flag.
African American.
And I wish I could show y'all her face because she's literally smiling in this video. Like she's getting off on what she's about to say.
Citizens in Chicago, like as we speak. And governor has come out and said to record everything, narrate everything, make sure everything is documented, ask for their badge number, even if they refuse, get them on camera. But I'm going to say that again. ICE is now detaining Black citizens.
And she's smiling. ICE is now detaining Black citizens in Chicago.
Every Black American that got on the internet.
The way she says Black sounds like a slur. For every Black American. Like, bitch, you're not one of us. Her hair look a fucking mess. Jesus Christ.
And this app. And refused to talk about what ICE was doing and what is going on in our country Because I don't really care about the Hispanic community because they don't care about us, which is BS in of itself. But that's a whole.
It's not BS within itself. A lot of Latinos and Latin communities have anti-blackness rooted within their own communities. They treat, not all, because like I said, I love some Latinos. Some of them are very amazing people, but as a collective and as a community, they treat Afro Latinos like pure D shit. So what you think they think of us? We hear them. They call us mayates. Everybody has a fucking slur for a black person. They come here and bring those same anti-black ideologies with them when they migrate to North America, to the United States of America. They don't want, they lock us out of schools. There was a big lawsuit at a college because a Latino, I think she was like a superintendent or she was a professor. She did something. And she basically was writing emails saying that we need to get these black people out of here. You know, like we need to just, this is so pretty. Oh my God. We need to just hire our own. And she created and devised a plan. It was a scheme that Todd set up to only have Latinos working at the school. She was doing this for years. They got sued, and all of those people got fired. And they would say disgusting and disparaging things about black people. They own stores. They come around, and they will not hire a black person, but they will be in your neighborhood taking your money. Not all, not all. So there has not been any camaraderie for real. Like I hate when they get up here and lie.
Another conversation. We told you that we would be next, right?
Who is we, baby? You're an immigrant. You're an immigrant. The fear mongering has got to end. This is an immigrant saying we. This is so freaking beautiful. I don't know if y'all can see it. This is so pretty. This is an immigrant saying we. Girl, we are not next. We are not immigrants.
And y'all didn't listen. And look. So this is a sign for everyone to get off their damn high horses and start caring about what is going on in your communities and in your nation. Whether or not it's happening to someone who looks like you. Simply because we are human.
So
this shit is not okay. And we've been yelling that. ICE is now detaining African.
Okay, now this is another guy who is, he says he's bi-ethnic. He says he's Haitian and black.
ICE is now going after and detaining all black people in Chicago, including black Americans, regardless of your citizenship status and regardless if you are native to this country.
Is in this building, and she said she was detained by ICE agents overnight, and she says they took everyone and then asked questions later.
They just treated us like we were nothing.
Patricia Fisher said she came out to the hallway of her apartment complex on the corner of 75th and South Shore Drive in her nightgown around 10 Monday night, only to find ICE agents yelling police.
It was scary because I've never had a gun put in my face. They asked my name and my date of birth and asked me, did I have any warrants? And I told them no, I didn't.
She said she was then handcuffed and released around 3 a.m. Fisher says she was told if anyone had any kind of warrant out for them, even if it was unrelated to immigration, they would not be released. Cincinnati video shows the chaotic scene overnight. Neighbors tell.
Because if you have a warrant, you're going to go to jail. Whenever you're stopped or detained and you have a warrant, they're going to lock you up. Duh. Can I have 5 more likes? 5 more likes and everybody double tap the screen.
There were dozens of ICE agents. Neighbors like Ebony Watson says they ducked for cover as they heard several flashbangs go off.
They were terrified. The kids was crying. People was crying. They was very distraught. I was out there crying when I seen the little girl come around the corner because they were bringing the kids out too.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Have been targeting black neighborhoods and specifically
black neighborhoods because that's where the illegal immigrants are. Like, I'm gonna need them to stop making it seem like they're just going into black neighborhoods to target black American people. That's not true. The way that they detain people is absolutely fucking utterly disgusting. I don't think that's okay. I absolutely hate it. However, has anyone ever been in a raid before? I have not, but I've had family members and friends that have been raided. Everybody that is in a house when there is a raid gets detained. Anybody, whoever is there is going to get detained until they find who they're looking for.
Apartment complexes where they know majority of the population
this
of those
so
buildings
pretty.
are black Americans who are native to America, ergo American.
No, majority of the building that they went into was Venezuelan. Chicago is in an asylum state. They dump all of the illegal immigrants in urban communities. So it is not just because they're trying to go and look for Black Americans. You see the fear mongering, they're getting up here and they're lying. The woman that came up here and said, yeah, they detained all of us, she was able to say that because they let her go. They did not ship her to Guantanamo Bay. They did not take her to an ICE facility. If you have a warrant, you're going to go to jail regardless if a police officer stops you. You're going to go to jail regardless if you have a warrant. That's just how the law works. So for them to make it seem like they're just coming for Black Americans is a blatant fucking lie. And you can't tell who's who. Just because you look like me does not mean that you are a Black American person. A lot of people that are Black are also immigrants. People have been getting deported that look just like me in this country for fucking decades. 2 of my aunt's husbands got deported. It didn't have shit to do with ICE. ICE wasn't even the president. But they were Black. A Jamaican man and a man from St. Lucia, and they got their ass deported. And it was because of other factors that I don't want to get into. But it didn't have shit to do with ICE, or it didn't have nothing to do with a Black American. But if you've seen them, you probably wouldn't know until they started talking to you that they were Caribbean. There's Africans that look like Black Americans that can get deported. There's Caribbeans that look like Black Americans that can get deported. So the fear-mongering tactics has got to stop. They keep trying to paint us all with a broad brush. I am not a blood-clot immigrant. I'm not an immigrant, bitch. It don't give coming to America and go to America. I was bred here. Shout out to my Caribbean. Shout out to my African people. I love y'all. Some of y'all are absolutely, utterly insufferable. But for the ones that's cool, I love you. But they've been getting, yes, thank you. In the 90s, they were grabbing up all those Jamaicans that were here like the Hispanics are now. Hello? FBAs need to stay out of this. This ain't my fight. No, first of all, I don't really consider myself, I don't go by titles, but by definition, I would be considered a foundational Black American. However, I am using my voice and my platform because they are spreading this propaganda that we're all immigrants. And I'm not a fucking immigrant, and I'm very offended by that because you are literally taking my culture away from me. You're taking my background away from me. You're taking my fucking birthright away from me, and I don't think that that's okay. I would not go to fucking Trinidad and say, oh, all of the Trinidadians are gonna get deported because I know that I could get deported because I'm an American. I think that is utterly fucking disgusting. It's disingenuous and it's dangerous to spread that rhetoric because now we're not going to be fighting for the things that we actually need to be fighting for. Immigration is not a Black American problem. We have a lot of things that we need to focus on. Like I said, they have you folk looking over there where you need to be looking over here. The way that we get detained is utterly fucking disgusting. That's something that we should be talking about. The over policing in our neighborhoods is something that we should be fucking talking about. Whether or not someone is legally in the United States of America is not your issue. It sounds fucked up, but that's not your issue. We have always fought for the plight of everybody else, and yet they've literally come in, they've gotten a leg up, and then they started to undermine us. These people get on the internet and talk big money, hot money, cash money shit about us. They say that we're lazy, we don't deserve reparations. They get into places, they get into public offices, they fucking vote against us. They veto bills that we're trying to get passed to better our communities. They vote against us getting certain community centers built. They vote against our interests because it does not serve them. It has nothing to do with them. And this is why I was not fucking with Kamala. I don't give a fuck. Both of them were not my candidates. She got her ass up there because she identified her whole life as an Indian woman and not an American Indian woman, not a West Indian woman, an Indian woman, a Hindu Indian woman, and said, no, I'm not going to do anything specific for the Black American community. No, I am not. Yet they can specifically pass an Stop Asian Hate Crime bill. They can specifically do shit like that. They can specifically do shit for the LGBTQIA+. They can specifically do shit for that. They can specifically pass bills and pass things for the Jewish community, but not Black Americans who fucking built this fucking shit on a motherfucking back. Blood clot. I don't fuck with that. And we got to really fucking understand all skin folk ain't kinfolk. Just because somebody got your same hue of complexion does not mean that they are you, and they will not have your best interest at heart, bitch. They all are going to put on for themselves, and themselves as immigrants. And I don't have an issue with immigrants. Come here. Get your money, get an education, do whatever it is that you need to make a better life for your family. Do it the legal way. Get your paperwork. Do it. Live life. I don't have an issue with that. But you're gonna come here, be illegal, and talk shit about me, bitch. And if it wasn't for the fucking nationality and immigration laws that was passed and rolled on the backs of the civil rights fucking movement in the 1960s, y'all wouldn't even be able to fucking come here with your funky ass. You wouldn't be able to walk through the streets looking with the same hue complexion as me. You wouldn't be able to go to a PWI because they were still fucking segregated. You wouldn't be able to go to a HBCU because they weren't built. We fucking built them because we could not go into their institutions. So we had to create spaces for ourselves. You wouldn't be able to get that education and highbrow, I'm so much more educated than a Black American. Bitch, you wouldn't be able to get that if it wasn't for a Black American. You wouldn't be able to walk into stores. You wouldn't be able to go places without seeing a whites only sign. You would not be able to come here successfully, safely, and navigate through this country without the work of Black American people. So the disrespect got to go. And y'all trying to fearmonger and say, oh my God, we're all the Black Americans are being targeted. Bitch, being detained does not mean that you got deported. Deporte, bitch. Deporte is not a part of my vernacular. Now, this is not me to say that maybe there might not be a case or two where somebody gets deported or something happened and they don't check the paperwork, or I don't know. But deporte is not our issue. We are legal citizens of this country. We have bigger fish that we need to fry. We've always fought for everybody else. They've never really fought for us. They don't give a two shits about us. They segregate themselves when they come here. And the ones that look like us too. The parents say, don't associate with those Black American people. Those people are bad. Those people are beneath you. You get closer to the whites. They spew off the white supremacist talking points. They look down on us. They talk to us like it's crazy. Not all. Because I have Caribbean friends that are my best friends. I have African people that I absolutely love. I have Hispanic people that I absolutely adore. So I cannot say that it's all of y'all, but collectively, I'm talking collectively and culturally, a lot of them share the same type of sentiments when it comes to Black Americans, the same people that put them on their motherfucking back, bitch. They're trying to scare us. We do not need to go out in the streets and fight. We already know that we are overly policed and they treat us like a piece of trash when it comes to the police force. The origins of the police force was catch a fucking nigga, bitch. Slave patrol is how the police force was founded. It is how it was started. These people have a deep ingrained nature to target Black people. They're genetically predisposed at this point. So why the fuck would we take our asses out there for Mexican people, not all, that will call us a fucking mayate, that's saying nigga, that don't give a fuck when we say, hey, could you not say nigga because you're not a nigga? They cuss us out and say, oh, well, we could say it. You can't fucking stop me from saying it. It's my culture. Not all, but I have videos of them literally saying that. We do not need to be sitting up here. How am I spreading false information? You're getting blocked. It's nothing false about what I'm saying. There literally is a term called mayate. That is a derogatory term that Mexicans and some Latinos use for Black people. So what am I wrong about? Thank you, son. Thank you, boo, for the super sticker. They will throw us under the white supremacy bus for a seat on it. Oh, no, we are not going to be your shield or mule as they pivot to be Black all of a sudden, hiding amongst the community for cover. Hello, while cosplaying, period. Thank you again for the super sticker, baby. Do you want to talk about the horrible, hurtful, colorist, anti-Black statements and actions of just 10 years ago? Now ICE is at the door, and now we're all kinfolk. We're all the culture. Bow down. Hello. They act like we don't remember. They act like we don't know. They act like they haven't always othered themselves. Me no Black, me no Black. I'm not Black. I'm Jamaican. I'm not Black. I'm Haitian. I'm not Black. I'm Nigerian. This is not just something that's an internet phenomenon. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I grew up around a lot of them. And some of them cool as fucking ice, but a lot of them have a superiority complex. Not all. Why you're brown, but they call you Black. I know, baby. I know. I don't really like I really don't like the term Black, but I use it because that's what everyone relates to. And it's more of a Black American is more of an ethnic marker than it is of, skin. I always call myself like a melanin rich person. Thank you, Jack. You have a memory like an elephant. We don't forget ish. Period. Folks, am not Mexican. I was called a dog ass by a Latin. Latinas have not been the nicest. I've experienced a lot of racism from Arabs. I've experienced a lot of racism from Latin people. I've experienced racism from white people as well. They dang sure do They do not consider themselves black at all. Exactly.
American citizens. This was a threat that was told to us by Kamala Harris and many people that he would send troops after citizens, and that he definitely would do his darndest to go after Latinos first, Asians second, and then us.
Not us, baby. Immigrants. There's black people that's immigrants, and I need us to make the distinction. I need us to understand. Yes, we may all have the same hue of complexion. Yes, phenotypically we may look alike, but we are not exactly the same. And that's okay, because they've always made it a point to say, y'all don't have no culture while cosplaying and putting on the black American culture on their motherfucking back. That shit is ironic to me too.
Stay vigilant, stay safe, because who knows what's going to happen. The governor picture is fighting against Trump now, pushing back on Trump sending in the army and the military, which he's still planning to do. But ICE agents have ramped up their efforts in Chicago over the last couple of days because of this, including now black people.
And once again, black people are also Caribbean and African. We got to continuously put that out there. Shouts out to my mutual on TikTok. His name is Donnie on Timeout. He does very, very good content. If y'all want to catch him, Donnie, Donnie on Timeout.
That everybody said, oh, black people were detained by ICE. That should be a historic event. That should be one for the history books. And you know why? Because South Shore is predominantly a black neighborhood. 90% plus of the people in that community are black.
Thank you, Rizzy.
When was it ever a time that law enforcement went into a black neighborhood, a black community, and didn't arrest any black people? Put that back in your head. When was the last time any law enforcement agencies went into a predominantly
let's try this one
and did not arrest any black people? This was that time. All the 37 people that they arrested were not black. Not even black immigrants.
So oh my God, look at that. It's so pretty.
Look, I'm going to show some pictures with you. Matter of fact, that whole midway blitz, I think they called it, that was because of Katie Abram. She was hit by a drunk unvaccinated airman, and that's why they came up with this operation. And out of those 900 plus people that they arrested, none of them black. But y'all up here spreading fear. Check this list out. I'm not going to send you all 900 because I don't even think they have 900, but I'm going to go through a few of them, and I'm not going to even name them. I'm going to show you the faces. Y'all see this? The
list that he's showing is all a guy, Cristobal Caras, a criminal illegal alien from El Salvador, convicted of statutory rape, fraud, and aggravated felony. This is one of the people. These are some of the people that were arrested and actually taken away in Chicago, with pending charges of assault and failure to register as an ex-offender. Stefan Sive, a criminal illegal alien from Austria. He looks like a Caucasian guy. Actual assault, aggravated criminal assault, actual predator in a public park offendance, child ex-offender, loitering in violation of the ex-offender registry.
See this list right here, right? I think they even got some people from Lithuania. I don't even know how to pronounce
Wyzhank
that one.
Janik, I don't even know how to pronounce it either. A criminal illegal alien from Poland arrested for DUI and strong arm aggravated assault against a family member. Eduardo Sandoval, criminal illegal alien from Mexico, 2 counts of driving under the influence, possession of meth, possession of drug paraphernalia, and felony of carrying a pow.
But yeah, a lot of these people from Mexico.
Arminas Lubianskis, I don't know how to pronounce it. Illegal alien from Lithuania, previously arrested for burglary.
Honduras, Venezuela.
This is a long list,
y'all. You know what I'm
y'all.
saying? Like all these Latin, South American countries. No, not even Africans is on this list. And they the ones out here trying to spread fear. No, you know what I'm saying? Being detained and being deported is 2 different things.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Being detained and being deported is 2 different things. We've been getting detained in here. And we have a woman, Blanca Cecilia Sanchez, an illegal alien from Venezuela. And the gang that they busted down on that was in that building is called Tren de Aragua gang. So that's what they've been doing. And then, of course, we have a Native American guy that has joined the chat. He talks about Black American people every single day on his channel. and he's gloating. Like there's people on this internet literally gloating and like literally having orgasms at the idea and at the thought of Black Americans being detained by ICE. It's very sad. It's very, very sad. The obsession is so real. And I'm gonna play his video. So he stitched a Ghanaian girl that was like smiling, like they're detaining Black people. They're getting us. Like, girl, nobody is getting us. They're getting you, which is immigrant. Dark skin and Spanish, I look like us too. Yes, thank you. Aggravators. He would. Oh no, we got to have a block party before I go to the next one. Are taking over beautiful ICE can't capture percent of us. We're talking about tens of millions. Why do y'all need to take over here? Why don't y'all take over Mexico? I don't understand. Y'all, and this is no slight, but a lot of the talking points of a lot of immigrants is that they come here, they work hard, they work so much harder than everybody else. So why don't you use and apply that same rhetoric in your country and build it up? You won't have to worry about the government in the US. You won't have to worry about ICE. You won't have to worry about Black Americans. You won't have to worry about shit. Everybody in your country predominantly looks like you. Your leaders predominantly look like you. It's you. So why don't you take that hard work ethic and the smarts and the fact that you're better, you're super saiyan immigrants, you're the model immigrant, you're the model person of color. Why don't you apply that to your homeland and level that shit all the way the fuck up? Let us see what you got. Do the best with what you got. Y'all got a whole fucking country. Black American people, we've been trying. We built up so many thriving communities, and white people just could not fucking leave us alone enough for us to see how because they always flooded it out, bombed it, redlined it. They always came and fucked with us. They never left us alone. But we've seen what we could do if we were left to our own devices. Now, y'all have whole entire countries. Why don't y'all take over y'all own country? I'm not even trying to be funny. It's very violent. Yeah, but come on. Thank you, Tandy. You need me in pansy holes and heels. Send me some money, Shasta. You always coming up here saying that. Send me some fucking money. But want to flee, yeah. That would be too much work for the hard work. I don't understand. They say they build all our country, they do all of our farming. Why don't they do it where at home? I just don't get it. I don't get it. And I'm really not trying to be funny because y'all are so proud. Y'all fly y'all flags. Fly y'all flags. Go home. I don't understand. The math don't math. Can I have 5 more likes? We almost made our like quota, 5 more likes, and I need y'all to what's up, Empress? And I need y'all to subscribe to the channel. The reason why we can't do it at home is because we are so much smaller than you guys, but unfortunately they take the arrogance that they get from home to the Americans. And you know what? I believe that if they apply that arrogance to saying, you know what, or this is my homeland, because I'm not even talking about you, Kaylee. I'm talking about the ones that literally be talking shit like, oh, we taking over America. Why do you need to take over America? Even if you come here and you learn and you build money and you learn a little bit about infrastructure, why don't you take the knowledge that you applied and go back to your homeland and teach your people? Open up institutions to teach your people how to build sturdy homes, because a lot of y'all come here, y'all learn construction, y'all learn about the tools, y'all learn. So why not send some of that material back home instead of saying we taking over your land? Like, being small, I understand, but I just don't think that anything is an excuse, because we came out of slavery and had thousands, hundreds of thousands of acres in the United States of America. Before everything got burned and bombed and we continuously experienced domestic terrorism, we came straight out of slavery and built communities, thriving communities. And Kaylee, it ain't even up to you. Men are the ones that need to be building, physically building up countries and nations. Men, not women. Thank you, Hera, for the super sticker. Thank you, baby. They put the people in U-Haul trucks, took everybody out of that building, kids, no clothes, Black American people who they knew were American, and still detained them because they enjoy that BS. That shit is sad. Now, that is fucking utterly disgusting. I haven't seen any footage of that, but this is what I feel like we need to be focused on. Us getting detained, even though you letting us go, but the over policing, the disgusting, fucking brute force that they use against us. That's the type of shit that we need to be focused on, not whether or not we're going to get deported, because we're not. We need to focus on how we are overly policed and how we are policed in an inhumane way. That is a Black American fight. That is not the fight of Black Americans, is not deportation. We need to be focused on how we get detained, how we're over policed, and how we're treated by police. That is something that we need to continuously focus on. Deportation is not our fight. When we have been getting fucked up by the police, a lot of those people, some of them, because it was very popular, the Black Lives Matter movement was very popular, was very trendy. Some did come out and march and fight. I'm not going to say that a lot of them hated it. I would be lying. But on the flip side, lots and lots was yelling, all lives matter. Oh, why don't you just comply? Well, if you would stop doing crime, well, if you would just put your hands up, well, if you just would dress a certain way, well, if you would just talk a certain way, well, if you would just basically bleach your fucking skin, because what could you do? You don't have to be doing any fucking thing to get harassed by a police officer. These are the things that we need to continuously focus on, not deportation, because that has nothing to really do with us. The way they detained us, the way they over police us, the brute force, the police brutality, those are things that Black Americans should be focusing on. I 1,000% agree with that. Deporte, that's not our fight. When we get beat down by the cops, these people laugh. They make videos. There was a challenge, a George Floyd challenge, where a lot of them, Hispanics included, was fucking putting their knee on each other's necks and taking pictures and doing a fucking challenge. They was doing a fucking Trayvon Martin challenge with the Skittles in the pocket. These people are fucking utterly disgusting. Not all. Soulless. They never gave a fuck about us. Some, there's pockets of some. But as a collective, fuck no. But we supposed to get out there on the fucking front lines, knowing how to treat us. Deporte, and put ourselves the fuck out there for people that will call us a mayate nigger and would not fucking pee on you if you was on fire. That's gonna tell you, why don't you just comply? Now, this is a Native American once again, he's stitching the girl, the guy, the Ghanaian girl that was smiling. That ICE was detaining African Americans, and this Native American meth head looking guy, he's also gloating and saying that we deserve it because some of us are claiming that we are Indian. Listen to this. They're happy at the idea and the thought of us being immigrants. They love the idea and the thought of us being, detained and attacked. They get off on it. It's some weird fetish kink that people have with seeing Black people get utterly fucking terrorized. Black Americans in particular. ICE is now detaining African Americans. This is so freaking pretty. Wait, I think I want to do this. Governor has come out. See?
Black Americans just making fun of Mexicans and Native Americans.
No, we were not.
What goes around comes around. All that negative energy and karma that you put out against the original people of the Americas and saying that they're not native and you guys are the natives. Yeah, I told you, Creator and the ancestors were watching. They were going to take care of us. Not to mention a bunch of Pretendians' homes got flooded. These people are getting attacked by wild animals and all that.
He's laughing.
We don't need to lift a finger or even be pressed about it when they call us Siberians and Black Americans are the real Indians and all that. The government's going to take care of you guys, thinking you guys are untouchable. They're sending troops and ICE to Louisiana, a lot of Pretendians down there. Memphis, a lot of Pretendians there. Chicago, a lot of Pretendians there. Charlotte, a lot of Pretendians there. That's what you guys get, thinking that you're above everybody else and you're better than. Everybody's the same. If I took a knife,
we think that we're above and we're better than, and we're pretendians. But when you Google a $5 pretendian, it looks like this man. It doesn't look. I don't see me when I Google $5 pretendian. Yeah, I don't even say African American because Africans that are first gen are now saying, well, I'm the true African American, which has always been correct. Being African American has been a misnomer unless you have dual citizenship or unless you have a lineage in Africa. We don't have that. And if y'all want to go by the indoctrinated version of history, we are way far removed from Africa. If you want to go by that, if you want to go by what the white tea told you, you are about 500 years removed from that. So how long does it take for you to be a part of a landmass? You were here, if you're going by the white tea man, you were already here before the United States of America was established as an actual country.
when I cut you, and I took that same knife and cut my hand, would your blood be a different color from mine? No, it wouldn't. We're all the same. You guys are African, and white people are European. We are the only Americans. They can't deport us now.
We're African and white people are European, and these people are fucking Asian. I have to show y'all what he looks like. I don't. Let me see.
They might deport you guys back to Africa.
Does he not look Asian
so
or like Mexican?
Stop claiming our stuff and get right with your ancestors, and because they're not taking care of you guys. Obviously, you got negative karma and bad energy coming your way because you put out negative energy and bad karma towards everybody else. So you're just getting what you deserve. How does it feel?
ICE is now detaining African.
That's the African girl.
In Chicago, like as we speak.
See?
We're getting what we deserve. We've always been detained. We've always been over policed. We've always had stop and frisk. We've always dealt with police brutality. We dealt with hundreds and hundreds of years of slavery. We dealt with 100 years of fucking Jim Crow. What more do these people want from us? What do you mean we're getting what we deserve? Because we're finally saying, bitch, we're not African. We're talking about the land that we actually owned. The land patents that we actually owned. Nobody is making up shit. Nobody wants to be a Siberian Native American. I don't want to fucking be him. This man looks like he's whacked out of his mind. The conditions on a lot of those reservations is utterly fucking sad, disgusting, deplorable, and inhumane. And yet he's sitting up here worrying about black people, talking about our ancestors are not taking care of us. Bitch, yes, our ancestors are. We are the ones that survived. If our ancestors didn't take care of us, we wouldn't be here. They've been trying to fucking annihilate us and wipe us out of this fucking country since the beginning of time. If white people demonize ICE against black American people, you think they wouldn't do it? They use the fucking cops as a lynch mob, as their personal lynch mob. They call the police on you when you're parked in a fucking handicap spot and they don't see your handicap fucking ticket. They call the police on you when they feel like you're delivering fucking food in a neighborhood and you have not identified yourself. They call the police. They call the police when you're having a barbecue. You don't think they would be fucking calling ICE on us to get us the fuck up out of here if they could? And that's why people are jealous, because we literally are written into the fucking Constitution. These motherfuckers are not. They were not even recognized by the USA GOV until 1924 or 1934. In between the 20s and 30s, they were not even recognized by the GOV. Nobody is who they say that they are, and the veil is thinning and everything is being revealed and people can't take it. People cannot take that we're actually standing up for ourselves and we actually take pride in who we are. They're used to us being lowly, downtrodden, pedestalizing everyone else, putting everyone else's plight above our own, putting on a cape, being the fucking mammy. We're not doing that shit no more. We're not doing it, and they can't fucking take it. These people are fucking utterly devastated that we are putting ourselves first. Because what have we really done to these people? Nobody even fucking talks about these Native American people. I don't know shit. They talking about we're the real people of the world. We're the natural one. Bitch, what have Native Americans contributed to the United States of America? What significant thing has they contributed to American culture? What has Native Americans, the natural people of the world, the people of the North, the United States, what have they contributed to the globe? Can somebody name me 10 Native American inventions that everybody uses in their home right now? 10. I could look around me and name 10 things that Black Americans have invented. Can someone tell me what Native Americans' national cuisine is? Do you know that they said that they invented soul food? They helped to create soul food. I need y'all in this comments. Tell me what significant corn. They invented corn. Corn literally comes from the earth. You can't invent corn. That's something that comes from the earth. That's something that comes from the earth. Native Americans invented land, so they invented land. So they're God. Knowledge of what? What have they done significant that has stand the test of time? I just need y'all to tell me, because if these are the natural people, then these people should literally be. I don't know shit about them. We don't see them anywhere. They taught agriculture techniques, yet it was people that looked like me that was on the farms. They taught they was doing agriculture, yet my people was picking the cotton, doing on the sugar plantains, plantation. We was picking the fruits, the vegetables. I don't see any pictures of them picking any fucking thing. We still was on the farms in the late 1800s and the early 1900s. My family in Glasscock County have acres with cotton, peach trees, pecan trees. I've not seen Native Americans. I don't see them mechanizing any farms. When you go on the reservations, when you look at the reservations for these to be the natural people, they ain't do shit. I'm just, God forgive me, and look, this is not no slight. I'm not trying to disparage or put anybody down. I'm just speaking facts. I cannot name any significant things that these people have contributed to society. Y'all gonna say corn and land, or what? Corn, and they didn't fucking make corn and then plant it in the earth. Like, if you are the blueprint, if you are first, why have you not done anything significant that people are heavily emulating, heavily copying? No one's following you. We invented tools and machines to farm. Native Americans invented all of the tools and machines to farm. Okay, name them. Name them. Put it in the chat, and I'll do some research. I'll pull it up on Google right now. Just name me 5 tools that Native Americans invented and 5 machines that they've invented to farm. What's up, Ebony? Is barren and despair. I'm sorry to say, yeah, the reservations are really, really bad. So it's like, you're the first people. You created all of this shit. Where y'all at? I don't understand. Where are you guys? America did the most to us. And we are the most fucking influential people on planet Earth. And I don't give a fuck, bitch. Argue with your God. And ain't nobody trying to play the oppression Olympics. Ain't nobody trying to do all of that. Look around. We don't even got to go back in history. They're still doing terrible shit to fucking black people just because we're black. They still treat a certain type of way just because we're black. Nobody even mentions Native Americans. I don't even know what the fuck they got going on. What day? 10/18. Oh, I didn't even see that. American Indian invented everything. West Indians. What do West Indians look like? This is so freaking pretty, y'all. And the color that I'm using now is like a, I don't even know how to explain it. Look, let me show y'all. So I'm using this. It's not brown, but it kind of looks gray. I don't think I've ever really had a color like that. And I use this in the tear duct, and then that's the one I use on the lid. Scroll up. Let me see. Um, Waiting on Uber, going to get a massage. Oh yes, son, yes. My side profile is fire. Thank you. I look like who from Stray Kids? I don't know what that is. Ultra, uh, speak facts. They have alcohols. Yeah, they do. Incest, child abuse, DV is rampant on the res. Baby bottles. Let me see. Okay, let's Google. I'm not saying that they haven't invented anything. I'm just saying I don't know because they haven't done anything significant to whereas like, you know, I'm just being honest. I'm not trying to discredit anybody. I don't have no issues with anybody. Take us to school, teach us something. Okay, it says there is no single inventor of the first baby bottle because human birth is a result. Wait, what the hell? First baby bottle, not baby. Let's see. Because I want to know. I really don't know. All right, let's see. There isn't a single inventor of the first baby bottle. As they evolved over millennia, from simple vessels to modern designs, the earliest known examples are Neolithic ceramic bottles found in Germany, dating back 7,000 years, used to feed animal milk to infants. So that does not say that Native Americans invented that. Let's see what other. Wait, what other? All the tools. Wait, what else? What other invention? So they did not invent the first baby bottle. Okay, asking AI doesn't prove anything. So, okay, I'm going to click on an actual article so you can look this up. This is a .org. This is not even a .com. Okay, so this site is called Alimentarium. So .org. You guys can fact check this if you want to. This is the history of baby bottles presented in one single display cabinet that stretches along the entire section of the wall. Okay, this is showing a picture. Okay, let's see what they say. A number of figurines depicting a mother and her child. All right, let's see, baby. Ancient. All right. Make up the centerpieces of the collection. Artifacts from ancient times until the end of the 1960s. 1998, director of the Universal Hospital for Children in Bern from 1950. Has significant influence in Swiss Pierre. So it's basically looking like baby bottles originated in Germany. Okay, well, like the more modern one, right? So, maternal breastfeeding and substitutes. Evidence of using wet nurses date back to the 18th century BC in Babylon. It was a practice that became the norm among the wealthy classes in ancient Egypt, Greece, and Rome. I'm trying to get to the baby bottles, child. Okay, they're talking about wet nurses. Modern time. Okay, modern era. The appearance of the feeding bottle. Let's see what they say in this article. This .org article. Once again, the website, because it's not AI. The website is called alimentarium.org. So it's ALI. So y'all can look this up when y'all want to. Thank you, D Nice. This is AL. Write this down for the Native Americans that's saying I'm lying. Write this down and fact check this yourself. ALImentarium. Modern era. Okay. A turning point came in the 16th century when feeding bottles actually began to be shaped like a bottle, thus replacing the cow horns and the terracotta jugs and goblets that have been used since ancient times. And in ancient times, they're talking about ancient Rome, ancient Egypt. Okay. The high mortality rate of abandoned children or children left in hospices or with wet nurses combined with the obsessive fear of depopulation encouraged doctors to develop artificial feeding techniques based on animal milk made from a wide variety of materials. Feeding bottles in certain common characteristics, whether made from wood, pewter, or glass. The receptacles were tall, looked like a bottle, and featured a low flow pierced tip shaped like a nipple. A piece of fabric or a small sponge was often placed on the tip to prevent the child from hurting its gums during feeding. Or I'm trying to figure out where did this originate, because it does not say Native Americans. It does not say that. It just said doctors. Trying to see like where is the place of origin. Okay, from the 18th century manufacturers. Okay, between 1850 and 1950, the feeding bottle gave into the demands of modern society, which called for products that were tough, practical, and inexpensive. Invented in 1860. So the modern baby bottle was invented in 1860. The long tube feeding bottle responded to this demand. The glass flask equipped with a rubber tube allowed the infant to more or less feed itself. I'm still not seeing. I'm seeing Switzerland. I'm seeing Switzerland. I'm not seeing Native American. I'm not seeing that. Give me another one, because this is not this y'all. That's not a good one for y'all. Give me another one. Give me another invention. Drop another one so we can fact check it, so we can look it up. Drop another Native American invention that's used by modern society and that's globally exported, that everyone uses since they're the first people. I want y'all to give me something. Come on, give me something so we can look it up, because this is basically pointing back towards Germany. It's not given. And why we never seen a native on plantations, even though they say they put the American Indian slavery back in the 1600s and 1700s. American Indian invented everything. Who's the American Indian? You mean the Asiatic ones? Who are you talking about? And then Pyrex, one of the more popular baby bottle brands, was coined or discovered in 1924. I'm getting Switzerland, y'all. I'm not getting the Native Americans, y'all. I don't see anything about Belgian inventions. Let me see. Thank you, Jonathan, for the gifts. Thank you, boo. Turkey Day, Thanksgiving. So they invented Thanksgiving. Okay, let's see. That's a holiday. Okay, let's see. Who invented? Is that even an invention? Like, would you call an invention? Black people are reclassified American Indian. Derek, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. I had to be sure. Hello, St. Marquez. I don't call myself anything because I'm on a journey right now. And until I have all of my ducks in a row, I'm not about to get up here saying, y'all never hear me classify myself as anything. I don't call myself FBA. Do I, by its definition in layman terms? Yes, I have a long lineage in this country. I do not get up here and say I'm Native American. I never fucking said that. Do I have a grandfather that calls himself Indian and would cuss you out if you said he was otherwise? Absolutely. Do I have people in my family that have different ethnic background? Absolutely. Do I get up here and call myself any of those things? No. No. When I'm ready to, we could take a walk down family tree. But until then, no, baby, no. I don't. So I don't need y'all telling me you think you this and you think you that. I don't get up here and I have not classified myself as anything, but I understand what's going on. I'm very privy to what's going on. Google Native American contributions to agriculture and agricultural significance to society. You love Black women? Okay. Native Americans, you banging no matter what you mix down with. Okay. Let me see. See, I don't know because they use Native American and Indian interchangeably, and I don't think those are the same people. But okay, what are some of the? This is y'all said we can't go by AI. Y'all said we can't go by AI, but it does say that y'all have a lot to do with corn, and y'all significantly shape agriculture. But then, like Iroquois, a lot of these people did not look how y'all look today back then. Farming practices, food staples like corn and beans, and inventions such as the hammock and the canoe. So you guys invented the hammock and you invented the canoe. We just gonna go by the AI overrule, even though y'all said don't do that. I'm just gonna do that because I don't want to get into all of those other. We can't go there. But the hammock, the canoe, farming practices, food staples like corn and beans. So y'all got beans, y'all got corn, y'all got ham hocks, and y'all got canoes. Okay. I'll give y'all the fact that y'all was growing corn and y'all was growing beans. All right. Okay. How did the Native American people influence current cultures? The incorporation of Native American art forms, storytelling traditions, and spiritual beliefs into settler culture created a rich tapestry that defines what it means to be an American. Okay, so y'all added to storytelling. Okay, storytelling. All right, storytelling. Give me something else. Give me something else, y'all. That was two things. So y'all said baby bottles. We couldn't prove that. Y'all said corn and tobacco. Okay, things that come out of the land, farming practices, food staples. Okay, we give you that. Y'all taught the people how to cultivate a farm, and to grow the beans and the corn. We'll give y'all that. Give me something else. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is popping up. It does pop up. It says oral birth control, syringes. Okay, we got a list. Yes, I love this for y'all. Sunscreen. Yes, y'all need sunscreen because y'all are not the natural people of the sun. Oh, child. The jokes write themselves. Of course, y'all need sunscreen. Snow goggles, lacrosse, hammocks. It does say baby bottles up here. Even though, okay, syringes. All right. Mm. Oh, pain relievers. They said that y'all would use, y'all would make some stuff. Um, Willow bark. Y'all, y'all herbalists, just like my grandma and me and all of them. Okay. Yeah, and that's what we got. That's what we got. We got Native American mentions, and it's just literally a list of just like 10 things. Kayaks, lacrosse, hammocks, suspension bridges, sunscreen, sunscreen. I'm glad I Googled this because that is very ironic. Native Americans, the natural inhabitants of America, invented sunscreen. Hmm. Yeah, I love that for y'all. Hmm. Hmm. I love that. Not whoopie do. Oh, these are everything bagel pretzels, deli style. These are so delicious. I eat these with cucumber, and I eat these with cream cheese. So like cream cheese, sometimes I have like the cream cheese that's like the veggie cream cheese spread. I spread it on there, and like, cut up like some cucumber slices and put it on top of there. It's so delicious. Thank you, Kia. These are so, so good. A nice healthy snack. Oh, with tuna. Ooh, no indica because I never tried that. I've never tried. Now I'm gonna have to try that. Swiss cheese. I don't really like Swiss cheese like that. I like Gouda cheese. Oh, Gouda could probably be good with that because I would eat like Gouda with like crackers. I really like Gouda cheese. I have to, y'all know I love tuna fish. I love sardines. I'm actually hungry. I haven't had any food. Pre-op or post-op. Pre-op in my Cash App, $ Love Jones TV. This eyeshadow is so pretty. Cow meat? What? This guy here, she doesn't complain a lot, does she? How much Cash App to get some milk? $1,000 right now. Send it right now or shut the hell up. But black people need sunscreen too. Not to the same capacity, boo. When you put sunscreen under a UV light, it looks like synthetic melanin. Kaylee, you will survive way longer in the sun without sunscreen than a person that does not have as much U melanin as you. Yeah, cream cheese, you could get it in a circle or you could get it in a block. The one I have in my fridge now is a block. But usually, when I get it when I get like, oh my God, when I get like cream cheese with like veggies in it, because I like veggie cream cheese too. It's really good. It has like carrots and like a bunch of other different things in there. It comes in like the circle container. Africans are in the hottest climate and not using sunscreen. And the Melanesians, and the Pacific Islanders, the indigenous folks over there, they're on those islands. They don't use sunscreen either. You got to ask yourself why black people invent a lot of things. Why didn't we invent sunscreen? Because we didn't really need anything to protect us from the sun. Now a lot of us, because it's not just this is not a normal regular sun that's beaming down on us now. So whatever UV rays, whatever type of shit they got emitting from the sky right now is not the natural sun. Sometimes the sun looks like radioactive, to be quite honest. So we need different types of protection because of man-made ailments and man-made climates and man-made shit and the stuff that they're pumping in the sky and the things that they're doing to the ozone layer and the things that they're doing to the earth. But in the early 2000s, in the 90s when I was a kid, nobody used sunscreen. Nobody, black people never. I was at the beach every single day, like as a kid, and nobody ever put sunscreen on me. Nobody. My mother never put sunscreen on me. When I was a kid, like I said, 90s, early 2000s, nobody ever said we would be at the lake, and I would be in Georgia in Glasscock County. It was very, very hot. We never had to put sunscreen on before we would go to like the beaches or the lake. We would be outside in the hot sun from sun up to sundown, and nobody, cocoa butter, exactly. Nobody ever put sunscreen. But nowadays, we need different things because this is not the natural. Y'all already know, motherfuckers is doing shit to the planet Earth. It ain't us, but they're doing things to the Earth because they can't take the natural atmosphere. This is not for them, so they're doing things so that I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. The shit that they try to do to us too is simultaneously harming them more because genetically we're just different. And a lot of things that affect them, like the things that they pump into the water, like they just literally dumped radioactive water into the fucking Hudson River. Like that is something that no, it's not a conspiracy, baby. It's not a conspiracy. What's his name? Crowd seeding. Cloud seeding is real. You can literally look that up. There's books on it. Chemtrails are real. That's not a conspiracy. In Asia, they literally launched an artificial sun. A lot of the things that they do all around the world, and a lot of things that we think is a conspiracy, they just don't reveal it to us until maybe a decade or two later. But that's not a conspiracy. They literally make fake clouds. There's a plant in Jersey that literally pumps fake clouds into the sky. You can look this up. There's articles, there's news articles, there's you can that's not fake. Look, there's a person that's gonna burn up in the sun coming up in here calling me the NIGGR. Bitch, nigga means God, ho. The only reason why y'all can't use it against us without it being derogatory is because y'all bastardize and y'all fucking take everything that we come up with and y'all make it evil and demonic to better suit your likeness and your nature. Just like what they're doing with black fatigue. Black fatigue was coined by a black woman. It's literally a term that is used to depict and to show, how black people are tired of systemic racism and we're tired of, the oppression and the treatment from white people. That's what black fatigue means. But white people took it because they steal every fucking thing. And they say black fatigue means you're tired of black people. That's not what it means. They did the same thing with nigger. They did the same thing with symbols. I think it's in Ethiopia. Nigga literally means royalty. It does. But they take every fucking thing and they turn it evil and they give it a different connotation. And then now you don't use it anymore. We use it to each other and we don't even realize that we're not even saying anything derogatory toward each other, but they gave it a derogatory connotation. So when they say it, they have a negative vibration behind it. Exactly. An emperor. Thank you. Thank you. See, somebody knows. Clock it. Who else is all of a sudden had allergies? Oh, my allergies. I always had bad allergies here, but they were worse. I'm not gonna lie, they were. And like when I took that allergy, I need to take a new allergy test now that I'm thinking about it. But when I took that allergy test, they said I was allergic to trees. I said, bitch, what the fuck type of what? Certain types of grass. Like what? You fell in love with me? Oh. Double tap the screen. Can I get 5 more likes? And everybody subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Okay. Oh, what's right here? Hello. Grow up. LJ, me too. Trees I have never seen. Like it's I think it's oak trees that they said I was allergic to. Which it's really bad because like especially but in the summer, whenever the season changes, my allergies are bad. So I'm not even gonna just sit up here and say like it's only in the summer. But whenever the season changes, it's really bad for me, y'all. Like I'll be like sneezing and my nose be stuffy. I need to, you know what? There's this maybe I'm gonna see if I could find it today because I want to get this mask. I need a new mascara. There's this mascara. Is it Maybelline? Y'all know I love. Maybe it's Maybelline. It's a new mascara that's like going super viral. So maybe I'll see if I can find it at the drugstore because the one that I do have, I don't know where the hell it's at, and I don't feel like getting up to go look for it. But these other ones, they're old. Like I did buy a new one recently, and it's not in here. I have this, but I don't like using. I don't know. I saw something that you're not supposed to use mascaras like past I think 3 to 6 months, which I don't really abide by. But if it's like older, like really old, I try not to like. I got to like this. I will not use this because this is very very old. I need to throw this out. But hello guys. Hello. Shout out to London. Where y'all from? Everybody rep your set. We just gonna use this blue. I don't give a damn, child. I just really want to try this palette, which is so pretty. It looks like fairy dust. It's a lot of yes, yes, and also in what is it, Minneapolis, and they're like taking over. Wait, dang, Cali! Shouts out to Cali. Shouts out to Jersey. Shouts out to H Town. Thank you, Mo. Indians invented mascara, probably. That wouldn't shock me. Um, Oak pollen is the worst. Ugh, terrible. Shouts out to San Antonio. Shouts out to Vegas. Hey, PJ. Well, this actually looks pretty with this. It actually looks pretty. Thank you, Cake. Shouts out to Cali. Queen. Shouts out to Queens. Shouts out to MD. I'm fine just the way I am. No more makeup. No, don't tell me what to do. People make $1 billion off of makeup. Why do y'all not want black women to make money and build empires off of things that every other group of women do? This is me literally setting the blueprint. Setting not the blueprint, setting the foundation. Thank you, son, for the gift. Like, don't tell me not to do makeup. When people in tribes all over the world paint their faces, the Fulani men literally paint their faces and do these weird like faces so that they could attract women. And we're gonna add some color back up in there. I ain't done. You ain't Fulani, bitch. Duh. I'm just talking about traditions in which people use makeup. You look much better without makeup. Well, pay for me to get a facial. Send me some money. Dollar sign Love Jones TV. You know what? To be able to view the page of a phenomenal goddess of a woman, that is so much more than anyone could ever ask for. And it is my pleasure to be a witness to your greatness. Thank you. You're Black American and beautiful. You don't need it. You're talking facts. I'll give you a facial for free. Bitch, fuck you and your mother. Let me block you. You got me fucked up. Now enough is enough. I'll give you, bitch, you ain't giving shit out here. I don't want nothing from you, motherfucking stranger dangers. Oh my God, this actually looks really pretty. Which is better a better gift for a first date? Let me block you because I don't have time. You thought you ate, you did not. Boo, tomatoes. Excuse me. Um, um, Egyptians invented eye makeup. Love your hair and earrings. Thank you. She don't need it, but she loves it. Y'all got issues. Y'all don't always see me up here with a full beat down face either. So I don't know why y'all keep yakking like. Anyways, yeah, you cannot please people. It's always gonna be something. That's why you have to live your life for you and do what makes you happy. And these men up in here ain't nobody that I know, and they ain't nobody that I'm trying to impress. I'm not trying to get with none of y'all. So if I ain't your type, that's okay. Skyline by Maybelline in the pink. They got this in pink? Oh, oh, man. I did not see this in pink. If and when I see it, I'm gonna buy it. Thank you, Lolita. You go, girl. Keep the great vibes. Thank you. Thank you, AD. Thank you, Indica. Thank you, Fred. Yeah, I need to flat iron and put some edge control on these edges, Jay. I flat ironed it earlier, but I don't know what the hell happened. I guess I didn't do a good enough job. Greetings, Earthling. Um, is that your real hair? You know what? I think you should send me some money. Thank you, Erica. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Carlos. Doesn't long-term makeup damage your skin? I mean, I don't think I. What do you mean long-term? Who sleep? I don't sleep with makeup on, and I've been wearing makeup for a long time, and my skin is not. My skin is fine. As long as you have proper skincare routine, you hydrate yourself, you hydrate your skin, and you wash your face, then you should be okay. And you're not using, terrible products, then I think you should be fine. Genuinely asking because it looks pretty. Thank you. Goddamn, leave her alone. Makeup is a part of life, period. Can I get 5 more likes and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed? Your back must be made of steel. Thank you, son. Y'all just gotta always go there, child. Just can't help yourself. You just got to go there. Now I got to go figure out what the hell I'm gonna eat because, child, I'm starving now. I haven't had anything to eat at all. Nada. Throw it back first. Throw it back in my Cash App. Where's the top to this? It's very odd. Oh, here we go. Why did the driver get lost? Oh, on your way to get it. That's so annoying. Oh yes, yes, Hera. I know it smells so good. Thank you, Demira. Where are you at? I'm in my bag and I'm in yours too. Thank you. Thank you guys. What am I gonna eat? I don't know. Do I feel like cooking something? I need to cook something, but I don't know what. I don't feel like cooking though. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, what did I eat yesterday? Oh, after I just had that half a burger and the burger period, I didn't really eat anything else. Like, I ate some cucumbers. I ate some cucumbers. I ate some oodles and noodles. I'm trying to think of what else I ate. I ate cucumbers, some of these pretzels. Um, I drank the rest of that beet juice. Um, Trying to think of what the hell I'd be eating. I don't eat that much, but I just need like more nutritious meals. That's why I'll be like, when I want to snack on something, I'll just do these pretzels or I'll do like cucumbers and like avocado and shit like that. But I do need to go. I need to get like a bunch of groceries so I could just have stuff that I could just grab. A grilled chicken wrap, that sounds good. Or Caesar salad sounds good. Grilled Caesar chicken Caesar salad. I haven't had Chipotle in a while, but do I feel like eating Chipotle? I don't want Chipotle. I don't want it. Honestly, I want to eat grits. I want grits. I want grits. I like eggs a lot these days too, but I want grits with cheddar cheese and toast. I think I might go get that. Maybe I'll go to the diner and take y'all with me and we go get some grits. Qdoba, I think I have, yes. I can't eat shrimp. I'm allergic. I wish I could. But I really feel like I could eat grits. I feel like I could eat um a nice chicken Caesar salad. I could eat a brick oven pizza. A piece of salmon could be good. I don't want nothing sweet. I don't want nothing sweet. I want something salty and like that feels savory. You had grits yesterday. I wish I had some up in there because I would have just made some. But I don't. I made the last of my grits probably like a couple weeks ago, and I have not. I ain't buying no more yet. So what should I do? Should I go to the supermarket and get grits, or should I? Or you know what? I feel like I could eat a pizza too. So maybe I could get a slice of pizza for something now, and I could go because when I eat grits, I need to get a new avocado too. So I could go to the. All right, this is what I think I'm gonna do. I think I'm just gonna grab a slice of pizza and go to the supermarket and get me some grits, some avocado, um, some bread, grits, avocado, bread. Oh, fried fish. Yes, that sounds good. I got some fish in there, but I don't know if it's old. Like if I could still use it, if I could still eat it. Salmon and grits is good. Yes. I have rice, but I really want some grits. Um, and then I need to figure out what I'm gonna eat later. Like, what do I want to eat, like for dinner? Because I know I'm gonna be fucking starving and mad that I don't have nothing to eat. So I'm trying to figure out what am I gonna eat for dinner. Oh, so y'all know I love angel food cake, but there's another one called tiramisu. Chef's kiss. Y'all gotta try that. So if you all see these butter glosses, the next kind, angel food cake and tiramisu. I didn't, son. I did not. That's why I'm like, I don't know if it's still good because I didn't eat it. I don't know. And I unthawed it like 2 days ago, so I don't know. Tiramisu is an Italian coffee cake. Yeah. That's also the name of a butter gloss that I'm obsessed with. I feel like this should be brighter though. This looks really pretty. Like it looks like soft glam. Nope, it's not good. All right, I'm gonna throw it out. She's not going to answer the question. I didn't see it. And if you want to be sure that I see your question, you need to send a super sticker so it's highlighted. Yeah, that was like a week ago, like too long ago. You right. Y'all right. Thank you. All right, I'm about to get up out of here. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna eat because I'm really, really hungry. Like I have not had anything to eat, and I've been up since I think I got up at like 10 o'clock. So I've been up for like 9 or 10. I don't know, 5 hours, 4 hours. Pizza. So what should I do? Should I go get a slice and then oh, it says I should apply this wet. So what do that mean? Do I wet the brush? I don't know. I'm definitely not answering that question. Fuck off. Um, am I coming back? Absolutely. I might go to the supermarket and we might do a supermarket live because I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna eat. Like I don't know what to eat. Like I'm very, very hungry. So I was thinking, I don't know. Like I feel like I really want to eat grits. Like I could go to the diner and get them, but then I kind of feel like I want to make them myself. So I was like, maybe on the way to the supermarket, I could just stop and get a slice of pizza because that's easy. So I might stop and get a slice of pizza, go to the supermarket. But then what am I gonna eat for dinner? Like I have no idea. May good fortune always follow you. Thank you. That was so sweet. I really appreciate that. That was very nice. Thank you. I don't know what to eat, but I know that I'm starving. Have the same voice, but it doesn't look right on you. For real? Do you wear a liner with it? Maybe you need something a little more like nude, because I like mauve colors. What kind of liner do you use? I hope you ain't just using it without a liner. Because if you're using it without a liner, then that's on you, chair. Because honestly, too, I would have sat down somewhere to live stream with y'all, but we did like a long live stream just now. So I'm trying to figure out what the hell I got going on, child. Hello, thank you. I definitely need something. I'm very hungry. I also want to eat a beef patty. I want grits. I want a beef patty. I feel like I could eat rasta pasta, pepper steak. I could eat a whole bunch of different things right now. I don't. I have to get it back. I'm gonna take care of that this week. I'm gonna take care of that this week. A sloppy Joe. Oh no, I don't want that. All right, y'all. I love y'all. I love Mexican food. Yes, I like Puerto Rican food too. That's why I was like, should I get Chipotle? But I don't know if I want Chipotle though. Oh my good son, what is going on? What is going on? Thank you so fucking much. Like I don't know. I appreciate you, girl. I don't know what the hell, but I am grateful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Aw. Sending you love and hugs. I hope you have a good massage, boo. Thank you so much. What the fuck? Thank you. Oh. I love y'all. All right, I'm gonna come back. I want to do a call-in show. I'm maybe I'll just come back. I don't know, because I'm gonna go outside. I probably will be if I do go to the supermarket, I'm gonna live stream with y'all at the supermarket. It won't be that long though, probably like a 30 minute live. I want to do a call in. I haven't done one, and I know y'all be asking me to do it. So, and then we could just do, I guess, like hot topics and talk about all of the things that's been going on. We could talk about Diddy. We could talk about the passport bro situation. We could talk about the situation that's happening in Chicago and everybody thinking Black Americans are immigrants. We could talk about a bunch of different things. This is your glow up. I told you. Oh, thank you. We are in the building. R. Kelly. What's going on with R. Kelly? What's going on with R. Kelly? I have no idea. Something's going on with R. Kelly? I don't know. But I'm about to go find me some food because I'm very hungry. Throw it back. Throw it back in my cash app. $ Love Jones TV. What I was about to say. Show up as her, be her. Don't let nobody play in your face. Thank you, Kiera. Life is a movie. Shine bright like a motherfucking diamond. Oh, I love you too, Kaylee. I will be back. It's still super early, so like I said, I'm gonna go and scavenge for some motherfucking food. Yeah. Spread love is the Brooklyn way. Make sure you are subscribed. Tina Turner's son. Aw. I hope he had kids. Did he have kids? Does she have grandchildren? Because I don't want her estate to go to subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Make sure your notification bells are clicked. We're gonna come back. And I'm gonna try to do a stream y'all live. Fit check in my cash app. All right, love y'all. It's relevance the Brooklyn way.